because...
And Poppy's the best buddy. That's the new best buddy, the blocker.
That's the new best
W?
buddy.
I think Poppy W is the best buddy of all buddies in this whole game.
It's a very, very good game to play the Poppy.
Value. He's already got 35 extra max health. Okay, going in again.
Oh, Fate Sealed arrives from Loki, and Blabber's ready to follow it up. Saint wants to get away, but Loki stands in the way of it. Saint survives with 100 HP as Blabber puts him to sleep at the very end of it. He hits level 6 in the
last range one there, gets his level 6, and go to sleep under tower. Blabber uses the flash to finish it off quite nicely. On the other
going to start doing the work on these two. Remember, because of the changes to the grubs and the fact that there's only 3 of them now, whoever gets 2 of the 3 gets credit towards the neutral objective feat, and you have to have all 3 to summon the little void buggies. So nobody gets any buggies, but it's a 2-to-1 lead and a point towards the feet for LYON with the grubs.
Oh, look at the mini-map. Cloud9 are sending defense over, so this is taking so long. It might go bad for LYON because Blabber is coming over, and they also have
Vulcan tackles over the wall. Audieland and LYON's in a bit of a bad spot now. Licorice needs to pop the Dominus, ready to join up on the fight. Vulcan locked up, beat down, ruthless Predator claims a victim. Take very long.
I like that.
We're having fun with the game here today as Saint and Loki, they're scrapping again. Loki ready to go in here with that Soul Unbound. Saint having no mana left. That is not a happy Silas. It's time to go home.
Yeah, he's got like a couple extra CS, but the kill was really painful when they delivered the first blood over to him. Ever since then, though, it's still fine. You know, still remaining pretty constant here in the mid lane, still stacking up his grasp, stacking up that max health. Meanwhile, okay, he's still at 0 mana, so
dude, he really wants all these. Oh, the Fate Sealed Saint, man! We were just talking about how
CS lead for themselves. Constant pressure over to the Dragons as well. They can just go over here and help Audieland out with the objectives on top of it. So bot lane doing their job quite nicely for LYON so far, and that will be Dragon number 2, and it will be objective number 3, Flowers, as you pointed out with the double grub
Loki
pickup.
just smacks him around with this completed Blade of the Ruined King. Feeling real good with that. This has been like the strongest dueling item in League of Legends forever, and for good reason. It is
we got
so
a skirmish
powerful.
possibility.
Vulcan showing up. Oh, a beautiful stoppage on the chains comes out from Vulcan with the steadfast presence. And
Did not expect it on the side of LYON. And so Vulcan comes in, the hero. Meanwhile, with all that focus on the party room, Flowers.
And now back up in the attic, they knocked over one of the support beams. That was actually really clutch for Cloud9. They took that top lane tier 1 turret just faster than LYON got the tier 1 bottom like I was talking about. That's the race for the turret objectives. C9, now the ones who get to claim the feats, the empowered boots, and to top it all off, they're gonna grab the Herald no contest. This for Cloud9 are both winning their matchups and winning them in a strong enough way that LYON is gonna have to start sending some help over there as Hina puts a lot of spears into Blabber, a little bit more damage, might just get this done. The Rend is his end as Henna gets a kill.
Anyways, Blabber jumps in, he's like, uh-oh, Henna's right next to me now. Henna was hopping on over to the ejection site, and Blabber wanted to get his ulti on too.
Energy irradiated the crab, and then
Baron
it became
leaks.
Shelly. Oh, Henna in trouble. Vulcan dives in with a steadfast presence, and Loki follows it up with a Fate Sealed. Henna wants to try to get one back onto Vulcan and use the bailout, but he can't quite do it in time. It's still a
Now, see if you can get chase down kills. He is the person on 2-item power spike. They're going topside with 3 members.
Twisted advance to lock up Loki, follows it up with a handshake, but where's the damage? Saint's the only man that does damage, and he needs to do a little bit more than he's doing right now. Saint picks up the kill. Loki drops. Now Saint, Audieland, and LYON's got to get away. The Lilia throws the bowling ball in, but it only finds the objective itself, but now Licorice has been caught out in the river. The Crocodile needs to try to get away from this. He's just distracting C9, while the Thornbound Otacon is claimed by LYON. Now Loki's arrived, but he's all alone. He tries to go after Licorice, but his Fate Seal can't make it back over the wall. Loki dies. Saint picks up the kill. Now Vulcan goes over to try to get something back, and the bullet time can't get any kills. It's a disaster for Cloud9, and LYON finds a miracle at Otacon.
LYON are gonna do it again, Flowers. This is actually crazy from them. They've got the Dragon Soul point. They've got the Otacon Flowers. They want Blabber himself.
Oh, they hit him with a handshake, and now they got the smite too. Hostile takeover, and And that deer is out as Saint steals away the Fate Sealed. A lot of Callista Spears into the Dragon here already. Saint trying to do a little bit of damage to Vulcan as the bullet time flies through, does a ton of damage over to Lions. Lion scrambling to try to take the fight now as they secure the Ocean Soul. Vulcan tries to run away off to the side, and Loki is already down in the fight. Lion staying alive. Blabber locked up in the middle of everybody as Cloud9 completely falls to pieces. And Lion are the ones swinging the hammer. 10-4 game. Ocean Soul 2,000 gold lead. Lion roar to life.
Honor, Henna, and Lions. Holy moly, this bottom lane is clutch. They are carrying it. They force the objectives. They're going to tower dive Thanatos. He flashes to escape with his life flowers, but for how long?
This is crazy, man. Cloud9 had a 2,000 gold lead for a lot of this early game, and Lion, with their Otacon play into their beautiful Soul team fight to follow it up, have Thanatos down here in the bottom lane, but he doesn't have to. He just has to keep track of him and be ready to teleport if needed. As C9 squares up and gets ready to try to challenge here for the Baron. Licorice knocked out of the fight here by the Keeper's Verdict as Audieland. Oh, the objective buddy is claimed. It's Loki stealing it away. You gotta be kidding me. Audieland mistimes the smite, and C9 are looking to maybe find an angle back into the game. Now Loki wants the outplay against Saint. Henna shows up in time to guarantee it won't happen, but that is a massive...
Because there is a live, towers going down at the moment, but
it already got rended.
He ulted through.
Oh, wow. 30 seconds left until we get that Elder Dragon. Thanatos goes in for the Mega Gnar play onto Audieland. They want to go after the enemy jungler to try to secure the Elder. Meanwhile, they try to use Loki to grab the engage here onto Henna and Lions off to the side. Henna's going to be in some trouble, tries to use the cleanse, getting himself away, wants to fight back onto Blabber as the redemption comes down. Lion looking to keep his AD carry alive, but Vulcan jumps in here with a steadfast presence. Saint is already dominating though, and Sven is already down. Both AD carries out of the picture. Loki tries to go soul unbound to get away, but Licorice with the flash over the wall. The Ruthless Predator finds another kill. Blabber and Vulcan trying to escape the Renekton as Thanatos does his best on the back end of the fight, dealing with Audieland and Lions, who just try to control the C9 top laner. Saint ready to rejoin the fight as Audieland jumps over the wall with Twisted Advance and Blabber is down. Thanatos and Vulcan on the run. Lion on the hunt. Thanatos tries to escape, but the slice into the stun is ready to lock him up yet again, and Audieland's Twisted Advance chases him down. Steric's Gauge will buy more time. Licorice gets a slice and a dice, and it feels so nice. Licorice goes on a rampage. Saint goes for the enemy base, and only Vulcan's left standing.
And that's got to be Elder Dragon for Lion. The Ocean Soul doing so much work, Flowers. They take the Elder Dragon, and Saint's even going to yoink your red buff.
What a game from Lion. What a series from Lion. I cannot praise this performance.
Soul, they're able to survive long enough. They go for the chase. Saint wraps around the red buff, so when Blabber tries to chase Licorice a little too far, he just goes back in for the stun. Then Audieland over the wall, Saint from the other side of the jungle, and they're able to get the mega buff that is Elder Dragon.
And we can steal Baron again?
Yeah, that's the hope.
Maybe we can steal Baron again.
Maybe we can just steal something again.
That's pretty much it, man, because Lion with the Elder have made their way into the enemy base. That first inhibitor is going to fall in mid lane, and Licorice has the wave ready to push up bottom. Now, at least they don't have Baron, so the wave can be cleared pretty easily. Vulcan, though, caught up a little bit as Audieland tries to provide the CC so they can get the kill. Hostile takeover, forcing the rest of C9 back, and C9 are now staring down the barrel of a 4v5 of an Elder Dragon team for the next 55 seconds still. Lion have knocked down 2 inhibitors, and they're ready to keep going. Saint has stolen away the Mega Gnar ulti. He slams Thanatos and Sven back into the Nexus itself as Licorice is going to be shredded by the bullet time, and Saint uses the Zonias to immune it. Lion continue their push, and C9 have lost their mid laner. The Elder Dragon doing a lot of work as Saint will finally die. Lion have gone too far as their support will now fall as well. Thanatos should be able to pick that one up. No bailout, no way. Lion will crack a couple of inhibitors. They will take a single Nexus turret.
Another one.
It will cost them so much. Henna wants to try to turn it around onto Thanatos for the Elder Dragon execution, but the Mega Gnar transformation keeps him going. And C9 are now barreling down mid lane. Henna's the only one left alive. Blabber might just be able to kill him, but he can't quite find the damage.
Go Baron.
The damage over game we are getting here in game number 2 of this series. C9 secure the Baron, but at the cost of bottom lane inhibitor, mid lane inhibitor.
And with the Baron buff, Let's see if they can do it again. Can they defend?
Okay, Vulcan finds a slam onto Audieland, but he immediately jumps in with a twisted advance. Keeper's verdict, though, launches Audi and Saint right back out. Hostile takeover finds Vulcan, but LYON using some tools here without finding any great advantages. Blabber chasing after Licorice. LYON just trying to continue to scrap as Audieland goes forward. He wanted to find Sven, but he can't quite do it. Now he's drowsy for the redemption, looking to heal him up as LYON is going to get popped by the bullet time. Sven is shredding health bars right now. LYON makes a counterattack, and they'll kill Loki. It's a 1-for-1, and LYON's not done. Into the back line goes Audieland. He wants Vulcan, but he won't find him. Cloud9 just got everybody!
Go Nexus! They've got Baron,
Barrel
they've
down
got
mid.
minions. Go Nexus, go for the end! Cloud9 did it again! They defended, and they will storm back over Summoner's Rift to push us to a game. No, wait a second.
Wait, there's no minions.
There
they are. There they are. Okay,
minions.
the minions have arrived, but the Winions are in the enemy base. C9 should be able to brace it. Okay. Okay. All right, I thought we were about to have a FlyQuest Team Liquid moment here.
Wait, 10 seconds on Lions? What is your faith in just a Renata to be able to defend?
The TP's coming back now. Thanatos cleared the wave, so now he's ready to join. Renata, you have to pull off the most amazing play of all time right now, but it's not going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a game number 3.
Not even close, baby. Wow. What a series. What a series.